And we're back. Refresh. Tell everyone to refresh, yeah, so if you can type it in the chat. Thank you, Dan. Sorry. I think I'm connected to the Wi-Fi now, so it should be... Pyjama Speed, we've missed you. Where have you been? Haven't seen you for ages. It's lovely to have you here. Yes, it's lovely to see you. They like milkshakes. They like milkshakes. Arthur, good to see everybody. We're back. Welcome. Thank you, Pyjamas. Lovely to see you. You're always welcome. Thank you, everybody. So this is the end of my Edinburgh journey. I've been here for a few days. I went on a boat trip. I'm not telling you what time the flight's back because you're going to vomit or something. It's about 10, I think. Went on a boat trip today, and 90-minute boat trip to Inchybald Island. Didn't get off and land at the island, just went around it. I saw a real-life seal. Don't do the song. Then I went to my dad's grave in Ballingery, and just to say goodbye, very brief one. Tidy up the flowers I've left. I forgot to put water in the flowers, so they died very quickly. Back in Edinburgh. I'm going to stay here for a couple of hours, have a little read, and then I'm going home. I've had the best time. The system has been flushed. Probably still some more work to do. Thank you, like the Osmonds, Osmond Mania. I'm inspired. You're going to get a lot of stuff from me. And I think I've worked out the free to paid ratio. You might have, hello Paul, you might have told me it, David. The Patreon stuff pays for the free stuff. The subs, the donos, the Patreon money pays for the free stuff. Hey Yasser, lovely to see you, my friend. We raided you the other day and your stream ended. Well. So you're going to get a lot of free stuff, starting with tomorrow. We're starting with this. But tomorrow, I think it's 11 or 11:30, I can't remember what time it said. I'm going to start streaming. I'm aiming to complete a whole chapter of Life is Strange. I'm going on the computer game show. Thank you very much. With David Turners and pals. I've got so many notes. I've never made notes before. I've got notes. And I said, David, give me a game to play that's a little bit out of my sphere. I've got to find a spoon, isn't it? That's a little bit out of my sphere, but that I'll enjoy, and I can come in and I can talk about it and we can have a discussion. Because they always go, what are you playing now? Psychonauts 2. Yeah. Psychonauts 2. So he said, you will love Life is Strange. You will love it. Play it, and we'll talk about it, and you will love it. So, very excited. He said it'll be your new favourite game. So tomorrow, 11 or 11:30, I can't remember, on this stream, free to watch, I will be playing Life is Strange, and I could not be more excited about it. It'd be great to get into a new game. And hey, random British dude, brother, we've missed you. Now that our world is not so Twitch-centric, we've missed you. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. So I'll be playing Life is Strange tomorrow. Apparently it's going to be my new favourite game. I'm very excited about that. Friday night, you've got a show. You're going to have a TLNA. Sunday, you're going to have, for the £20 and above, miss you too, Random British Dude. Lots of love to your brother and to your mother. I hope she's well. I've really got a lot of affection for your mum. Sunday, 1 o'clock. If you're a £20 and above, you've been invited. Thank you, David. No, I'm trusting you completely. I'm sure it's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to it. Sunday, if you're a £20 or above, you are invited to the Zoom meeting. Hey, Marcus, nice to see you. You're invited to the Zoom meeting. Then at 2, we're going to play Fall Guys. And £20 and above get first dibs, but Fall Guys is a big game, so I'm sure you'll all get a chance to play it cross-platform. So please, I don't know why I got the sandwich. I didn't fancy it, actually. I just got back. I ordered a sandwich and I didn't fancy it. I've had 2 sandwiches today that I bought in a biker's bar. I went to a biker's bar. I was at the pier, and there was a shop called Skullduggery, but the font was such that it did look like Skullbuggery. Didn't want to take a picture because it was next to a biker's bar. Now there was another cafe, and I always get an urge for food in a cafe, then sit down and immediately regret it. Dan, I wanted something sweet like an ice cream or something. Now I'm going to have a dry sandwich, and I won't have room for an ice cream. So there was like a normal person's bar, but that was full, and then there was a biker's bar. So I went in there. They were playing Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, the video. So I had a bacon sandwich and a cheese and onion sandwich and a packet of crisps. So I don't really want another sandwich, but here we are. Just going through the itinerary. And then Sunday night, I was going to do a watch-along thing, but actually I'm recording a computer game show, which I'm excited. But I do want to do some watch-alongs. The film I wanted to do, but you've got to rent it on Amazon Prime, is Hearts on Fire, Hearts of Fire, which is the Bob Dylan movie from 1985. I would love to do a watch-along with that. Never seen it. Hey, Mandy. But you've got to rent it. So I'm going to look for some free stuff that we can do watch-alongs with. There's going to be a lot more free stuff. Patreon, the subs, and the donos pay for the free stuff. The only way we can afford to do the free stuff is by that. I'm also going to be doing more music shows on Mixcloud. So if you want to watch them, mixcloud.com/Ian Lee. Matty, who's building my new website, is going to put like a page with all of the links on. Yes, I love a freebie. He's going to put a page with all of the links on. Because there's going to be a lot of Mixcloud, this, YouTube. I should have got a milkshake. I don't know why I didn't get a milkshake. Should have got a milkshake. I will. So, sub. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon. You know all this. Just sub with your Amazon Prime. Jesus. We get £2 out of it, which I split with Catherine. Thank you. There's the link. Just do it. I want 4 Amazon Prime subs. I want 4 tier 1 subs before 10 minutes past 4. Otherwise, this stream ends. 4 from now. Go. Go. I want 4. There's the Abbas. Thank you. 3 more. You're right, Jack Mitchell. 3 more before 10 past, otherwise the stream ends. Just the bits, the tiers, the subbing to Jack Little is in. 2 more before 10 past. I've had the best time in Edinburgh. Oh, it's September, you get 20% off. I've had the best time. The weather has been beautiful. The people have been lovely. I have discovered a lot about myself. MP3 Chaos, thank you. Need one more for this to carry on. And I've had the best time of my life. It's been a joy. I've learned a lot about myself. I have evolved as a human being. It's time for Act 2. I've rebooted. I'm now on Windows XP. There we go, Jack Little. Thank you. We've got this goes on for a bit. Thank you. Down a cafe. Should have got an ice cream. Instead, I've ordered this and a dry sandwich. Thank you for the subs. It's appreciated. You can carry on subbing if you want. I'd really like it if you joined up to our Patreon. And yeah, the free stuff is going to be an advert for the Patreon, right? Because that's how I got like a Fonzie quiff. Because that's how, thank you, Mandy, how we make a living. We can afford to do the free stuff because of the money that you donate, your subs and your Patreons. Thank you. But yeah, I want to find a slot. So it's going to be a few watch-alongs. It's going to be Lost with Michael Savage. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to fit that in because I want it to be a regular slot. Mandy rightfully suggested we should do a series, but I want it to be like an old series, like a Paddington Green, something like that. Excuse me. Maybe we do the family. The family might be good. I'm going to do some reaction videos. Sneaky special. If I tell you why they're popping up, because 1666 they said they weren't getting what they were promised. So I'm giving you guys more than was promised. Okay. I'm going to do some reaction videos because again, David Turners, who knows the internet, his streams often get as many as 12 people watching. That they are trash. He said, do some reaction videos and you're guaranteed to get like 4.5 million views. So I'm going to do some reaction videos, and you pre-record those, right? React as simple as fat videos. It's tempting, isn't it? I'm being more spiritual, so I'm not. But so if you have any suggestions, he's been on Google. If you have any suggestions, health guru, Jungle. If you have any suggestions of things that I should do reaction videos to, let me know. And then you record those, and then you don't do those live, right? That's how that works. I want to do movie watch-alongs. Is this sandwich going to come? Is this sandwich going to come, do you think, or have they forgotten? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you.
He's left his phone. I don't know what he left. Which way? Where did he go? Did he go that way?
Someone's left a phone.
I thought he would have been.
Someone's left a phone. They're back.
Is that from that? We're going. Oh, right. Where is he? What was he wearing?
Thank you.
Cranberry and a cheese that is very dry. Mukbang. I really want a milkshake. I don't want a sandwich. It's the third sandwich of the day. I think one of the first films I want to do a watch along with. I'm inspired. I can just do stuff all the time now. I need ice cream for lubrication. It's very dry, and lattes are dry. Ironically, I want to do like a Bruce exploitation movie. Like anyway, I need a cream egg and a tub of full fat cream. I don't need people to pay for suggestions. I can. This isn't very nice. You're going to get. If I whisper, you can hear me, right? You're going to get. It's airline online on YouTube. I couldn't find it the other day. All right, brilliant. You're going to get so much content, it's going to make you puke. You're going to be ramming this content down your throat. You know what they do with foie gras? You're foie gras. You're foie gras, and I'm the farmer. I'm ramming that tube down your throat. Get another injection and get a mask on sunshine. I don't know what that means, Mr. Cash. Get another injection and get... I don't know what that means. I'm feeling the vibe from it, but maybe that this sandwich is not nice. Super spreader. Oh, all right. You're a super prick. If I've understood you correctly. And if I've not, I apologise, but I'm in Edinburgh. My third sandwich of the day. Reported, COVID police. Reported, mods, blocking. Blocking. Bye, Belen. Did I tell you, Catherine, I went to a biker bar and they were playing the video for Bat Out of Hell. It's a true story. And I pretended to be more Cockney. That's his second ban. This is so dry. So I'm going to be doing more stuff. I'm going to be doing more stuff with Catherine, more stuff on my own. I'm going to try and come up with a schedule. But if I get a whim, I'm just going to do it. Sign up to my Mixcloud because I'm going to be doing music shows. I'm inspired now. Nobody comes back from a double ban. You're absolutely right, Catherine. Nobody comes back. Didn't enjoy any of that. I'm really thirsty. Like some water, but it's gone. On Monday, I have a placement for my counsellor training. I have to do 100 free hours as part of the course. So I've got a placement with a local charity, a really, really good charity actually, really good. Do a lot of good stuff for the community. Very excited to be working with them. And on Monday, I go and look at the room that I'll be working in. And then the Monday after at 10:30, I have my first ever client. Imagine, my first ever client, counsellor, client. Hello, my name's Ian. Not sure how you feel about the masks. If you want to talk with the masks off or on, it's entirely up to you. We have 50 minutes. What would you like to talk about today? I brought a little clock. I'm terrified, man. I cannot stop thinking about it, and I'm convinced I'm going to get a complaint on my first. I'm so terrified about it. And I am worried. I need to think about how I'm going to deal with the. Some people might say, "Oh, you the guy off the telly," and I can picture myself naked. It's a horrible sight. Actually, it's quite good. Like a milkshake. What was I going to say? First client, nervous. Oh, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, the recognising me. And I wasn't that bothered about it because I haven't been recognised for ages. Then I came up here and I've been recognised a bit. St. John, I saw a seal, a real life seal while I was wearing this. But then you have to have a supervisor, and a supervisor is a counsellor who is trained to be a supervisor, and after I think it's every 6 hours of me working, I have to have an hour with them to kind of deprogram and you know, if I have any issues with the clients and stuff or the work, I'll come to that point in a minute, David, then I can bring it up with them. And I had a meeting with the supervisor to see if we get on, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, are you that guy off the telly?" I said, "Yeah." "Didn't you save someone's life once on the radio?" So it's a real possibility that someone might go, "Strawberry thief. If your first client is Davis, I have to give them he was an old producer I didn't really get on with. I had two producers I didn't get on with. One of them was when I started at LBC and no one really was really listening then, so you won't know her. The other one was Davis. Thank you, advertising, for letting me know. So if it's Davis, I will show him unconditional positive regard, and I will probably suggest that we don't work with each other. We're not really meant to work with people you know. Sinjin, it's lovely to see you, brother. Exactly. People may address it, then bring it back to them, and that's it. That's all I can do. And if it becomes a problem, I suggest that they've got other counsellors there. So, you know, if it does become an issue, either they don't like me or they like me too much, then I can recommend they go and work with someone else, which is really, really cool. I'm very happy to do that. Sinjin, lovely to see you wearing your shirt. I went on a lovely boat trip. Catherine Boyle, thank you for your sub. Outside of, Edinburgh. Sinjin. Famous Royal Mile. I need a disguise, yeah. Edinburgh's famous Royal Mile. You're obsessed with this spinning, David. This is spinning. And it's my last day of being in Edinburgh. I've come to visit my dad's grave. And I went and said goodbye to him today because I went on a boat trip, 90-minute boat trip. saw a seal. It's lovely round it after, isn't it? And I'm wearing your t-shirt. I was going to wear a shirt, but it was too hot, so I wore this. And which is strange that you should come in at this time of day, because I know it's not a particularly handy time, but it's 4 o'clock. I have to go soonish. Well, there's someone with a gimbal. Lady's got a gimbal. I've always wondered what the point of a gimbal is. It's not on a selfie stick, so she's got it quite close. A gimbal. Then I went to my dad's grave just to say goodbye, just for a few minutes, just to say goodbye. Then I came back. On the way back, I took a phone call from Richard Gregorian. Then I phoned up Mike, who's one of our 20-pounders, Thai barber, who cannot make our 20-pound meeting on Sunday. So I said to him, "I'll give you your number and I'll give you a call." So I did that. That's the service you get. And now I'm here for coffee, and I'm gonna, about 5:45, I'm gonna head back to the apartment, just make sure it's all tidied up. No toilet paper. No toilet paper. I had to use kitchen towel and a soap towel, and someone said yesterday, off. Make sure the apartment's tidy, get everything. I've got to throw away some bottles of juice, and then I'm off to the airport. What a few days. Honestly, I cannot say how amazing this has been. I did this kind of before. I went on a holiday for myself when I went to Morocco, and I hated it. I didn't know there was a new town in Morocco. I thought it was all old town, so I just stayed in the old town. I didn't know there was a new town. I didn't get the train to Edinburgh. I had a hire car. And Morocco was where I found out I was going to be doing I'm a Celebrity, but I hated it, and I kept moving hotel, and I kept bringing the flight forward and forwards, and I didn't like it. This has been different because I've had a purpose for it. The purpose is to chat with my dad and sort stuff out, and I have done that, and it's been awesome. Working on a project with some people. I've still got the sellotape, it's in the garage, the biggest sellotape in the world. Working on a project called What's the Point? And I need some help with all of you from that. Scott Balcony has written a theme tune, but there's a bit in it that's like a football chant, and I'm going to post it somewhere, I don't quite know how. And I need you guys to record yourself doing this football chant. It's about nihilism. And he's written a great song, it's a really miserable song about what's the point, but it's to like a Chaz and Dave knees up banger. It's great. So, and the show's going to be called What's the Point, and it's going to be like vox pops and pranks and stuff. David Turner's doing something. £1 million. It's like Fog on the Time, yes. And it's going to be like a proper show. And I'm really excited about it. What's the point? Got a logo. I'll share the logo with you. But listen to some great music. It's funny how the girls you fall in love with never fancy you. Funny how the ones you don't do. It's pity how the pretty girls don't take the time to talk to me. I've also listened to Edie Brickell and the new generation of this group. Now she did I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I like if you know what I mean. But she also did a really good song called Power. Listening to that a lot. Simon Smith and his amazing Dancing Bear, a lot. It does sound cracking, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I've got so many ideas for it. I'm fizzing at the moment. Absolutely fizzing with ideas. Too many. And I don't think I'm coming up bipolar-wise. I don't think I am. I'm slightly concerned that I am, but I don't think I am. I think this is just genuine excitement. And What's the Point is going to be brilliant. We're going to put a lot of work into it. It's what we'd call a pilot back in the day, and 428 people are going to watch it. And that's that, and that's cool. That's cool. I'm buzzing, actually. Zen rather than hyper. Yeah, I think there's a distinction. I don't quite know yet. but I'm ready for work. I'm ready for work, and I'm going to change my life. My dad was 62 when he died. I'm 48. I'll do the math. It's 14 years older than I am now. That's nothing, man. How long were you in Edinburgh? I got here Saturday morning. Yasser and I'm going back tonight. 14 years older than I am. Pancreatic cancer. So let's imagine that I've only got 14 years left. Time to start speeding things up a bit and start living. There's a lot of leather trousers or pleather trousers in Edinburgh. Mandy, my mum was 56, 10 years left. And now, statistically we will live longer, but having that thing, I think it really is a big thing, and I wonder if it is gender-based, if it's boys and their dads and girls and their mums, I don't know. I've heard a lot of men talk about outliving their dads, so you can't think like that. My dad was 45 when he died. Well, I think, you can think like that, obviously, because I am. And I'm not, it's not driving me mad. I do think it's an important marker for people, you know. So if I died at 62, do I want to look back on the last 14 years and go, anyway, I don't want to get too heavy, but I'm going to change stuff. Make more of seeing my mum. Yeah, there you go, Catherine, I get it. And Andrea, yeah. I want to see more of my mum. I'm going to work. I want to create. I'm a maker and I make things. I'm a maker and I'm going to make things. And the free stuff can be afforded because of the subs, the donations, and the Patreon. Got it now. Couldn't get it before. The free stuff subsidizes that. The free stuff is subsidized by that. Make sense, Catherine? I've got it now. David or Paul, or I don't know, I've spoken to so many wise people, and David over the last few days. So I'm not quite sure who said it, but the free stuff is powered by the patrons. If you want this to go on beyond 4:30, I want 5 more subs, please. Patrons and supporters, not bosses. If you want this to go on beyond 4:30 and a little walk around, I want 5 more tier 1 subs, please, before 4:30. I was in Glasgow. Well, first one was Flappy Pints. I don't drink, but I'd have a pint of a St Clement's, orange juice and lemonade. I came to Glasgow. I was in Glasgow on Monday to see my friends Paul and Alex, and it was lovely. My dad had esophageal cancer at 61, died now at 44 now, makes you think he wasted so much time with bad behaviour and alcoholism. My dad did too. Not necessarily alcoholism, although I do think he was an alcoholic. I think he was a dry drunk. But on his deathbed, his wife, my stepmom, was having to arrange different people visiting in different blocks so that they wouldn't meet, like mums of his kids and stuff, so that they didn't meet and kick off. Even in death, even in his last weeks, his life was chaos. His life was chaos. Sort it out. I've done some lousy things. I'm not going to do those lousy things again, and where possible, I'm going to make amends. If you want this to go on beyond 4:30 and a little walk around town, a little goodbye to Edinburgh, I want 5 more tier 1 subs, or a donation. Thank you, Fiery Squirrel. Or a donation of £50. Now, I can't see the donors. So, if you want it to go on beyond 4:30, I want 4 more tier 1 subs. You can do it with your Amazon Prime or a donor of £50. I can't see the donors. So, if it happens, it happens. Richard, you can't do that. Sofa King. My father died of motor neurone disease, 60. Hang on a minute. Escaped the rat race, live on a narrowboat. Life. It is beautiful out today. I had a lovely chat with Tony. I'm saying Tony Cockbongo, and I'm thinking that's the wrong name. It is the right name. Sharon, thank you. 3 more to go, or £50. Lovely chat with Tony on the hill yesterday, Colton Hill. Lovely. I was there. I stayed for like another hour after you went. I know it is, and you know I'm terrible with names. I stayed for like another hour. Then I went to the cinema, and I watched The Courier, which is kind of film I would not normally watch. I loved it. It was good acting from Cumberbatch, not bold acting, and by that I mean we saw his bum, we didn't see his peen. 3 more subs at tier 1 or a £50 donor will keep this going on beyond 4:30. I'm looking forward to doing some reaction videos. They're like short, right? What kind of stuff could I react to? David suggested, like, you know, those American kind of crappy adverts. What kind of stuff could I react to? It's got to be like American or Japanese, right? Right? And you want it, they're normally about, God, that man's tall. Jeez. Alistair cleaned the bathroom today. Yeah, we smoked Marlboro Lights and drank cheap cider. It was great. It was lovely to see you, Tony. Thank you, man. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for making the effort. You know I would never kind of invite someone out, but I'm really glad you rocked up. Hello, Andy. You've got 5 minutes. Japanese would be a good one. Well, I did do series 1 of the 11 o'clock show. Dele, thank you. How many is that now? I'm lost. Hang on, I've lost. That's 4. Is that 4? I thought that was 3. If you look, there are some 11 o'clock show videos where I watch and talk about it. Need one more. One more and we'll go for a little walk around town or a £50 donut. That's how it works now, guys. So these glasses, when I put these on, I cannot see the screen. The screen goes blank when it's on landscape. That's nuts, right? They're on my YouTube channel. When it's on portrait, I can see, but this is why I didn't do landscape yesterday, because I thought the phone was broken. Alistair, wait for our Lost watch-alongs, our Lost Revisited. Yes, it is worth it. There were some street performers. Yesterday, it was the most pierced woman in the world. Yeah, Lainey, Pete does get the vibe of it. Pete's what I call a good egg. As opposed to a bad egg, when you crack it open and it stinks, he's a good egg. He's a double yolker. Polarization, isn't it? We've got 3 minutes. I need one more sub for this to continue beyond 4:30 or a £50 donor. This is the way we do it. Tomorrow I will be on at about 11:30 to play Life is Strange in the morning. Season 5. Season 4 is like, which is the one where Desmond starts time traveling? That's 4, right? It's 3 or 4. 666er is better. Yes, Patreon is better. If you've got Amazon Prime, it doesn't cost you a penny. I haven't spoken about lack of toilet paper to the people, but I've done. There is a. Well, no, I don't want to spoil it. But I have done a dirty protest. Is brewing, shall we say? Pop Bongo gifted us up. We're going on a walk. Come with, thank you, Pop Bongo. Going on a little tour of Edinburgh. It's gone a little. There is a street performer here. Now there are a lot of flyers. Are these flyers for the Edinburgh Festival that didn't happen? Yeah. Look, for the Edinburgh Festival that didn't happen. Oh. Look. My Zoom call with Alice, with Andre. Now that I'd like to see. I'm going to see the Aretha Franklin movie next week, right? Oh, it did happen.